Mr. Gibbons,
Here.
Ms. Gore,
Here.
Mrs. Henry,
Here.
Mr. Hutchinson,
Here.
Mrs. Johnson,
Here.
Ms. Stantino.
Here. We have a motion for approval of minutes, July 21st.
So moved.
Second.
Any questions? Roll call, please.
Mr. Gibbons,
Yes.
Ms. Gore,
Yes.
Mrs. Henry,
Yes.
Mr. Hutchinson,
Yes.
Mrs. Johnson,
Yes.
Ms. Stantino.
Yes. Motion for regular minutes, July 21st.
So moved. Second.
Any questions? Roll call.
Mr. Gibbons,
Yes.
Ms. Gore,
Yes.
Mrs. Henry,
Yes.
Mr. Hutchinson,
Yes.
Mrs. Johnson,
Yes.
Ms. Stantino.
Yes. Public comments for agenda items only. Solicitor's report, Mr. Long.
I don't have anything at this time, Mrs. Stantino.
We have update for the curriculum committee report from July 21st.
Yep.
Okay. Report of the superintendent.
Thank you, Mrs. Dentino, members of the board, members of the public, welcome. I do have, if the board would allow me to make changes to this evening's superintendent section of the agenda. 7.6I, which has to do with transfers on the attachment, which is part of the agenda. The items to withdraw under 6.I involve certain staff. They would be physically located on the fourth row, beginning with employee ID number 2535, and the fifth row, beginning with employee number 2112. I'd like to just have some further review on those before we make any changes. So those two rows, the fourth and fifth row this evening, would be withdrawn from consideration. And that's the only changes, Mrs. Nintino.
Okay.
So with that said, if I could have a consent resolution for items 7.2A through 7.6 P
As amended.
as amended. Thank you.
Okay, motion.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Any questions? Roll call.
Mr. Gibbons,
Yes, as amended.
Ms. Gore,
Yes, as amended.
Mrs. Henry,
Yes, as amended.
Mr. Hutchinson,
Yes, as amended.
Mrs. Johnson,
Yes, as amended.
Ms. Stantino.
Yes. Mr. McCauley.
Asking for a consent approval of 8.0 through 8.7B.
So moved.
Second. Any questions?
I do. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, Ms. Sentry.
With regards to 8.5 B as in boy, I have a couple questions. With regards to the donations of the buses. Is it possible that we could give a bus and the high school can give a bus? Or does it have to fall on our district?
Well, I can't speak for the Black Horse Pike Regional District. They certainly do own some busing resources. I don't know if the people who are, I guess, facilitating this event have asked the regional district. I know they've come to us. We have, as a district, supported this in the past, so we simply just put it on. I can, however, reach out to either the organizers themselves and or speak to Dr. Rapisi on some shared moving forward. I don't know I don't know if I want to delay this. but
Okay,
Doesn't regionally
Yeah.
use our buses?
Use our yard.
They use our yard, but they do now own some buses. I mean, they have a certain number. We certainly have a lion's share of them, but
have.
I think I understand Ms.
Yeah.
Sanders' point.
The other question I have is, God forbid, somebody gets hurt in our parking lot, because, they're also gonna be using the elementary school on Blackwood. Who's responsible on that day?
Well, if the board approves it.
We are.
We'll definitely be on their own
District
insurance
will
for
be.
sure.
So we're responsible.
I would
The
call it a shared responsibility.
shared responsibility.
Yes, because we're as the owner and then the invitee, the other organization, I would say it's a shared liability responsibility. Mrs. Secretary.
Do they have insurance? Like, God forbid something happens?
Yes.
Okay, what happens if one of our buses gets into a car accident with somebody else?
Same analysis.
Okay. So, and how much is this costing us, this donation?
I don't know the answer.
2 buses for what, 7 hours?
Mhm.
Plus payroll, gas,
Insurance.
insurance? The possibility of what if?
Yeah, you're probably talking about $1,000 maybe, or less.
700.
Yeah.
Yeah, less than 1,000.
Okay, I mean, not to be a Scrooge, but I think going forward, we should think about something that's reciprocal. I mean, I feel like we're giving, we're always being asked to give, and what is being given to us in return? You know, so whether it's a small, fee that this organization does, or we don't do it. Going forward, I just think is something to think about, because there is a lot of things that could happen, and then we're on the hook for it, so just,
There it is.
that's my 2 cents.
Yeah, I don't, if I could speak up now, I don't disagree, fully with, with what she's saying. I brought it up before with like the pumpkin festival, for instance, but I would question, like, what do you want from them? What are you asking for? It would be up to us to ask for something to not donate it. I understand, like, when, the pumpkin festival there, my suggestion was that maybe we ask them for a tent and we can set up to, hey, we're hiring, like, that's another
that's a
opportunity
great-
that we could use. I don't know if that's something that can be done at
Sure.
this event in particular here. I don't know that we actually took advantage of it, but I don't know what we would be asking. In a case like, and we were talking earlier about a scenario where we needed to use the regional district schools, they were gonna charge us for something, so other things like that.
Yeah.
We could be more, reciprocating, but I don't know what you would ask them for, you know what I mean? I don't know if there's a spot that we could get for doing something ourselves, but then that requires additional money that you're paying staff to go.
Yeah.
Staff.
I
Mrs.
think that
Johnson?
one of the things that is clear, if I might, Mrs. Dentino, is there are times that certain reciprocal things are ongoing. They're not always on an agenda as we do it. We're doing some of this for insurance reasons, to be honest with you. And I would cite the township has been very good about when we have events in the fall. The district doesn't have exterior lighting. And I know that on different occasions, whether it be middle school or an elementary school, we call the township, and these things that they bring, like on generators, and they have lights go up. Because I started asking Mr. Umar, our facilities supervisor, I said, where these are beautiful, where'd they come from? And township came, they set them up, they instructed our staff on how to use them. And then they came when the event was over and took them back. And that's just, I think, being communal, which is, kind of, we scratch your back and kind of, and similarly this summer, we had the most instrumental music children in camp. And the supervisor of that program and Mr. Tro, they wanted to make the event for all these children nicer than it had been. So the approach through Black Horse Pike Regional to use one of the auditoriums, the initial price, which is set by their board, was, a challenge. So I happened to hear about it. I simply called the regional district, and they substantially reduced the price to allow us to have that location, Timber Creek Auditorium, for 3 nights for a very, very small amount of money, which again, it wasn't free per se, but based upon what it should have been. And it was good that, you know, parents in the community could see their kids and the kids were up on an auditorium. So I'm only citing a couple. I'm not, you know, it's hard to have that even scale. But there are things that I just know of that I would be not fair to tell everyone. There is some of that going on, which should go on in a community that has a lot of rich resources like Gloucester Township.
Ultimately, it's the same people paying the bill. It's just whose
Agreed.
budget is it coming out of.
Agreed, but I can talk about the busing. Okay,
Ms. Johnson, you had a question?
Yes, my question basically, is on the bill list, Pulcasa? Pulaska Mechanical has a total of $5,399,524.66 for HVAC. I suppose that's part of the ROD grant. Is the job complete at this amount?
No, we're, I would say we're 3/4 of the way in. They're closing in on buttoning up the schools right now. That's the biggest bill we've gotten so far. of the $18 million, that's their contract. I want to say we're about $13 million in.
Okay,
So we're closing in on it.
okay. That is for air conditioning in every gym? Is that correct?
Every gymnasium, correct.
Okay.
Plus, Glen Landing and, the new chillers at, AML.
The chillers at Mullen then, knowing the problems there that we have, is this going to fix this?
Exactly what problems? Are you talking about
moist-
electric or other
The
problems?
moisture.
I would think so. These are, a high efficient type chiller. Those chillers are from the early 90s. I'm looking to see both the electric bill go down and a more, I guess environment change in there for
Okay,
sure.
yeah,
Plus-
actually, the electric was one of the things that
I would look
did.
to see that drastically change with those new chillers going in.
Okay, all right, thank you. That's it.
Thank you. The roll call, please.
Mr. Givens,
Before that, I was just gonna mention 8.4A. I had already talked to you about, I was gonna question why we needed that, but that's for money that we had to spend basically by the state, so. On your question, I am a no on checks 138,393. 138,307. And yes on the balance.
Ms. Gore,
Yes.
Mrs. Henry,
I am a no on check number 138,393. And yes on the balance.
Mr. Hutchinson,
Yes.
Mrs. Johnson,
I'm a no on 138,307, 138,393. Abstain on check number 138,312 and 138,398. Yes on the balance.
Ms. Dentina,
Yes.
Carries.
yeah, carries.
Any old business, Mr. Builder?
no, just
Any new business?
none, yes, should have 2 items under new business, Mrs. Dentino. I would ask the Board of Education to approve a resolution to make a change to the 2025-2026 yearly calendar. This change would be specific to October 31st. October 31st is currently a full day. The recommendation would be for October 31st, which is a Friday, to be a single session day. Should the board approve this, I will change the calendar and place it up on the website and inform parents and guardians as soon as possible.
Do you have another item?
I do. But the second item I have here, and Josh, our technician, hold on one second, Josh. Can we do them one at a time?
Yeah.
Do you want to do the motion?
I do want to do the motion,
Okay.
see a vote, and then we'll do the last,
Okay, I just wasn't sure if it was a motion.
just two, nope,
Okay.
just
Do we
one
have
item.
a,
I'm sorry.
A motion for the
We're-
change to the calendar?
We're making note that it's not precedent setting.
Yeah,
right?
Oh.
it's not precedent setting.
Thank you, Mr. Gibbons. Yes, this recommendation is not precedent setting for future years.
So moved.
Second,
It's a roll call.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Gibbons,
Yes.
Ms. Gore,
Yes.
Mrs. Henry,
No.
Mr. Hutchinson,
Yes.
Mrs. Johnson,
yes.
Ms. Dentiana,
Yes.
carries.
Second item, Mr. Bill.
Second item, it was truly a nice, on the 12th of August last week. We were, the district invited to the College of New Jersey, where the Department of Education was going to recognize the 21 counties, specifically the County Teacher of the Year. Gloucester Township Public Schools was the district who has the County Teacher of the Year. That individual teachers also the District Teacher of the Year, and she was recognized in May at Ann Mullen School. Her name is Heidi Kowalski. It was very well done and very polished, the ceremony from the Department of Education. Mrs. Kowalski had an opportunity to film a little segment of why she is in the teaching profession. And each of the 21 winners was, their little video was shown as they got to come up with their county representative. The superintendent was there and the Commissioner of Education. So we recently were given the little video that Ms. Kowalski had prepared, and we have it here for everyone tonight on the screen. So Josh, you want to cue it up?
County Teacher of the Year is Heidi Kowalski. Heidi is an English language arts teacher at the Ann A. Mullen Middle School in the Gloucester Township School District. Heidi is accompanied by her district superintendent, John Bilodeau, Principal Angelica Rose Bounds, Camden County Educational Specialist, our Arenda Kelly Fleming, and Assistant to the Executive County Superintendent, Anna Alfaro. Please cue the video.
I think Ms. Kowalski was an amazing teacher is because she would act out her lessons and she would just be so lively. She would jump off the tables, growl at us, and we all personally love these things because she would she showed us that she loved her job, and she also showed us that teaching us these things meant something to her as well.
I love teaching because it's about building relationships, fostering a culture of respect, and empowering my students to succeed. I love when they ask difficult questions, when they smile because they've conquered a new skill, and when they have the confidence to share their innovative ideas. I'm the luckiest educator to teach at my present school. I would not be making this video if it were not for the dedication of my administrators, the knowledge, love, and care of my colleagues, and the joy of my students.
So it was great. So congratulations to Heidi Kowalski, who is the Camden County Teacher of the Year for the 25-26 school year. So that's pretty good for us again. I've lost track, Mr. Cho. How many county teachers of the year?
Making the list last week, I think it's
8. Yeah. Yeah, good for us. So that's all I have. Thank you, Ms.
Thank you.
Dentino.
Public comments for any items? If you just stand, state your name.
If you can come to the mic, yeah, just
To
so
the mic.
everyone can hear you and video.
Denise Coyne, Choose Landing, is that on?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. I just would like to know if the board could possibly have the policy committee reconsider changes that were made to I believe it's policy 7510. That was changed in, I believe, 2020 to prevent residents from using schools to have meet and greets. And I believe the language that was added to that policy in 2020 said something along the lines of partisan political activity was not allowed. But school boards are nonpartisan. And so I don't believe that should fall under that category of partisan political activity. And so I'd like to know if the policy committee could take another look at that and determine if that's something that the residents may be able to do in the near future. Seeing as how our tax dollars paid for the schools, it would be nice for us to be able to use them.
So, Ms. Coyd, the board president, who is not here this evening, sets the committees, and I will pass that along to her to send to the policy committee for its consideration.
So Jen O'Donnell does that?
Yes.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Any other public comments? Move on.
Yeah, yeah, want to come back.
Oh.
Good evening, Amir Ayers. I'm in Woodmill Pond.
Randy Miller and Ariel.
To the Gloucester Township Board and Superintendent Bilodeau, we thank you for this opportunity to speak to you tonight on behalf of our school district's Black families. As parents of Gloucester Township students, we're deeply invested in the success of Gloucester Township schools. We come to you in that spirit, seeking to partner with the district on several key initiatives to support the academic growth and proficiency of our Black students. According to the district's school performance report, as shared on the district website, a higher percentage of our Black students in our district are not meeting or exceeding state testing expectations in both literacy and mathematics. While the why behind this data requires investigation, some prior research can shed light on the issue. Scholarly studies and reports indicate that Black students perform better academically when taught by Black teachers. Black students perform better when culturally responsive instruction and materials are present in classrooms across all content areas. Black students perform better when they remain in the classroom rather than being removed due to exclusionary discipline measures. To that end, as Black parents of Gloucester Township's Black students, we would like to partner with you to bring a few ideas to life in the district to support the academic outcomes of our students. These measures are not an indictment of the teachers, administrators, and staff across our district who work tirelessly to prepare our students to become productive, successful adults. We have great relationships with the various faculty members and administration where our students attend school. In our experience here, teachers and principals invite our concerns and they work with us to provide our students with the support we request. Again, our goal here is to establish a partnership on behalf of our students. We desire to see the district take an active role in bringing forth the following measures. First, recruiting and retaining African American teachers. Second, adding and implementing a culturally responsive curriculum across all content areas and grade levels. Third, supporting that with training teachers on culturally responsive instructional techniques. And last, reducing the disproportionate suspension of Black students within the district. According to scholarly research, we believe these measures will address our concerns about Black student academic performance in Gloucester Township. We also believe that we must serve as partners with you to help make these measures a reality. In parting, we provided you with the fact sheet for your review. I have right here. We believe deeply in our Gloucester Township schools, and we believe that together we can build on the district's progress. Thank you for your time. We look forward to a fruitful partnership. I'll just give you some of these and you can pass them.
Sure, thank you.
You're welcome. I think I should give out.
So, Mr. Ayers and Mr. Miller, thank you both for coming this evening and stating why, what prompted you here. And I'm gonna thank you for bringing something as well. So you know, perhaps before you leave, we can get your contact information.
Sure.
Maybe something that we can springboard into a conversation perhaps with Mr. Cho and I to just have an initial conversation and see where it goes. All right, thank you, Matt.
Thank you for coming out.
Hi, Nancy Kelly from Blackwood. Just to piggyback off of Ms. Coyne's statement about open dialogue, having meet and greets. If we could, I just remember back in, gosh, I wrote it down, 2011, I remember Board of Education members coming to Choose Elementary for FSA meetings. And if we could bring that back now to having meet and greets with potential Board of Education candidates. And with those two gentlemen, if that could be brought to the candidates, they have a great idea. How would new candidates, they could have a Q&A. Perfect. We just have a board here. We have 3 new members that could be possibly coming in. So a meet and greet would be great. We need that. We need open transparency. We need people to be accountable. We need to have a Q&A. The residents need to be educated on who's going to be taking care of the most vulnerable population, our children. And we need to hear from them. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other public comments? We will close public comments. Do we have any board member comments? Go ahead, Ms. Andrews.
A couple things. One, thank you so much for coming out. It's really awesome to see parents coming to school board meetings and community members coming into school board meetings and having great ideas and questions. So that's really awesome to see. Also, congratulations to our teacher of the year for Camden County. I think that is a real feather in the district's cap. You said that there's 8 for the past, how many years? Like 15, 20 years. That's pretty cool. That's a really great recruiting technique. I hope that is used when we are talking to potential candidates that, hey, listen, you too could be a future teacher of the year. Also, being that this is August school board meeting, I wish everybody, all the teachers and the students, a really great first day of school, and hope that it's going to be an awesome year. So that's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other board member comments?
I'd just like to say congratulations to Mrs. Kowalski. She did us proud.
Any other board member comments?
Yeah, I'd like to say congratulations to, I'm looking to butcher the name again, Mrs. Kowalski. Yeah. I also wanted to thank Mr. Ayers and Miller for bringing that up. And just tonight, we introduced, or we approved the district goals of other ways for parents to get, to get involved. So this is a great opportunity to help meet some of those goals. And thank you for coming out and bringing that up. And thank everybody else for coming out in your comments, and have a great first day of school.
Anybody else?
Yeah, so congratulations to Ms. Kowalski for becoming Camden County Teacher of the Year. That is definitely something to be proud of for her and for the district. Also, thank you to Mr. Ayers and Mr. Miller for coming out and speaking. Again, it's great to have parents coming out and being actively involved, having your voice heard. So I look forward to seeing what partnership comes of that. And thanks for everybody else for coming out as well, and have a wonderful school year to our teachers and students.
I'd just like to say congratulations to Mrs. Kowalski as well. And also thank you to Mr. Ayers, Mr. Miller coming out, and thank you for everyone coming out this evening. We have a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
A second.
Second.
Thank you.
Aye.